She is basically our muse, and we love this woman.
Yolanda Vega on the podcast would be a great get.
We want to get Yolanda Vega on this podcast. We'd like to, maybe she could even do the intro.
If you're friends with her, if you're family with her, we'd love to get Yolanda on.
Yes, if you're a friend or family member of Yolanda Vega, and if you don't know her, since I'm a young person, this is the woman who draws the New York State lottery numbers, and she has a little calling card, and this is what she says. You ready for this? Isn't that amazing?
The best. Do you think...
I love you.
Do you think... I love you too. Do you think that she came up with that? Or you think like she was just on the air one day?
Well, I'm sure her parents named her.
No. But do you...
No, I think that she probably just... I don't know. Like, she's a broadcaster in a sense, right?
She just did it.
So I'm Yolanda Vega. If you're from New York, there's nothing... that says New York as a bodega. She is as New. That saying is New York through and through.
You can't actually, and it probably at times must be tough to be her because when she walks, she's the type of person. If you're ever in New York City, if she's walking through the streets.
Poor woman.
I would say 100 times a day, people are yelling Yolanda Vega.
Yeah, but
don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey.
Thanks to my husband, Miguel, I am HeyBabe Yolanda Vega.
oh my
Wow,
God!
we got it.
A dream has come true.
Yolanda Vega.
You are the first guest, Miss Vega.
Yes.
You're the first guest that we said out loud, oh my God, we wish we can get her on here. And we just threw it out into the universe a year ago. More.
We threw it out.
It was 2021. One of my coworkers, Sandra, at the lottery came over to me, May actually, and she said, hey, they're playing in Albany. You want to come see the show? Sal loves you. No offense, Chris. It was Sal, you know?
I get it.
And I said, no, I can't, but what's going on? She says, could you make an autograph for him? And I did.
So we have a lot to go through today.
Yes.
We have a lot to go through.
Let's do it.
I received this.
Beautiful.
And I brought this on someone. I'm so sorry that I forgot who gave me this.
Sandra.
But Sandra, do I know Sandra?
Probably not, but she handed it to someone.
Someone gave me this, and I'm sorry I forgot who it was. I really am. But I was always like, I wonder if this is real because, you know, it just came to me from nowhere, and I'm like, it looks real. And it says, hi, Sal Vulcano. And it's got a $sign up at the top there.
Love it.
It says, hope to meet you when you win. Good luck. Best regards, Yolanda Vega 2021. P.S. You crack me up. And I was like, I can't believe it. I brought this on. I'm like, the queen has responded. And because I was telling you before this what you mean to New Yorkers, and I think you know that.
The big, you're, and you know, especially the New Yorkers. You know, my children are Puerto Rican, so you know, as Puerto Ricans, there's only two people who I want my daughters to be, either Yolanda Vega or Fat Joe. That's and those are you are the two king and queen New York Puerto Rican. So it's an honor.
It is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And you are Puerto Rican?
I am Boricua.
Okay.
Mom and dad born in Puerto
100.
Rico, San Dulce, San Juan, and Hormiguero, Mayagüez.
Yes.
Oh,
So I was born and raised in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Sunset Park.
Red Hook, baby.
Red Hook, yes.
I was going to say Bay Ridge. I lived there after.
Well,
Red Hook,
I tell
baby.
people I'm from Bay Ridge. I'm not. So
Red Hook, baby.
Red Hook. I love
right.
Red Hook. They got a good IKEA now.
They do now.
They have an IKEA and Red Hook Tavern has a great burger. You said what parts of Puerto Rico?
Mayagüez.
That's where my grandma's from.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my grandma
Yes.
Lydia. Yeah.
On the West Coast.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, look at I'm percolating. That's how excited I am.
That's literally where her entire family's from. She's from 100% Puerto Rican. My grandma Lydia Diaz, and then my
Shout out Lydia Diaz.
Shout out. And then my
No longer with
grandpa-
us?
No, she is living. She's 91
God
or
bless.
93. We're
God
unsure.
bless.
No, she's 91 or 94. We don't know.
Okay.
Her
She's
birth
probably
certificate.
my daddy's cousin.
You think so?
Yes.
Probably from over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a kinship to you. And actually, I used to live with my grandparents, those grandparents, and every single night we'd watch they'd have their like routine, and they'd watch like Wheel of Fortune, and right at that time, I think it was 7 o'clock
7:30.
or 7:30.
Yeah.
And so we'd watch you every night. You
Yeah,
know. So we
yeah.
grew up on you. So this is a big deal for us, is what we're saying.
Big, huge deal. Literally part of New York history. And do you know, Yolanda, that with the lottery, we wanted to ask you about this because we talk about this a lot. The lottery winners are cursed. Whoever wins the lotto, they usually die within 2 or 3 years, or they go broke. What do you think? Do you have any tips for people who are going to win the lotto out there?
No, wait. First of all, that's very, very sad because that's just you get the negative stories. There are a lot of good stories of lottery winners out there.
Yeah, like somebody bought his and her jet skis as well.
Yes, like, and let me add, the biggest lottery winner of all time, Mr. Vega, who got to marry you. That's what I'd like to say.
Thank you,
Points.
Mr.
Thank
Yes.
you. I know how to talk to my Puerto Ricans.
I say I hit the jackpot when I started the job. I started the job in February 1990, and Miguel and I had been married 4 years. And we've been trying to have kids, and it wasn't happening.
Right.
And he's a state trooper, and I worked for New York State Lottery. And I said, you know what? I was doing accounting, though. I was working at a bagel company.
So you were doing accounting for a bagel company
I have my degree.
at the time?
I have my degree from Hunter College in economics.
Venice is from Hunter College.
Hunter
Wow, look at that.
baby.
Oh my God!
You went on to do the New York State
line.
Lotto. She works for us.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yes, it is. Woman power.
She ordered. This week she ordered me a chocolate M&M suit.
Same.
But I have an accounting degree, and I went to work upstate Albany because I born and raised in New York City, Brooklyn, for like 30 years.
Yes.
And then he married me. He says, I'm a state trooper in Albany, so you marry me, you got to move up to Albany. And I was like, take me away. So took me away.
And you left the bagels.
I left working for a restaurant down here on 9th and 41st in Manhattan up to Brugger's Bagels.
Hell's Kitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to Brugger's Bagels up in Albany. And I was doing their accounting work when the job knocked on my door for being a lottery person. So I'll tell you about that in a second.
Okay.
But train of thought. So we've been trying to have kids, and it was 4 years we were married, and I started at the lottery in February of 1990. And in May of 1990, we got pregnant.
Wow.
So we hit the lottery. We hit the jackpot.
Wow.
Yes, we did.
Your beautiful daughter, who we just
My
met.
other beautiful daughter, Gabriela, who is
Yes.
32, and Rebecca is turning 31 in 2 days.
Wow. Oh, you have Irish twins, as
I
we
have
call them.
Irish twins, yes.
back to back.
Irish twins.
I love it. Yes.
And before we forget, Rebecca is getting married to Matt in 9/1/24. Now, Matt is my little gringo from Long Island.
Yes.
And he's marrying a little Boricua, full Boricua.
Right.
So he's becoming another
He's
Chris.
becoming me. He's a little Chrissy D. And
The parallels are endless.
and we're gonna talk him through it. And
we will get it here.
We're
and
gonna
we'll have a one-on-one with
we're
him.
going to talk. But so wait a second. So that means so this whole time,
Yeah.
you know, when we would see you as growing up on the New York, reading the lottery numbers, you were traveling from Albany every day to New York City to read those numbers.
No, the numbers were drawn in the Albany area, in
Ah.
Schenectady.
See, I never knew that. Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you know
I had
that?
no idea.
I thought you were in Manhattan.
No.
Shout
no,
out
no, no.
Connect.
We
Wow.
have regional offices, sales offices everywhere, but the drawings were up in Schenectady.
Okay, I have
Wow.
so many questions.
Come on, baby.
So many.
Hit me.
Okay, so you said the job knocked at your door.
Yes.
Explain.
Okay, so I was working doing accounting in the bagel place,
Yeah.
and also another restaurant. So I went from this regular restaurant called Cranberry Bog, which doesn't exist anymore,
Okay.
to the bagel place. And when I was at the Cranberry Bog, going to the bagel place, someone said to me, "Hey, the lottery's looking for someone to do drawings at night, work in the evening, announce winning numbers. Would you like to do it, Yolanda?" A friend of mine, Francis, and I said, "I don't have any experience. I've never been on the radio or the TV. I don't think so. Oh my goodness, I couldn't do it. Oh, come on, audition." So I auditioned. The day I went to audition, remember, I was already 34 years old. And there were all
Well,
these.
you are a queen and a goddess in my head. And
Yes.
you just noticed today that you are wearing the same outfit as your bobblehead, which
Yes.
thank you for that.
Love red and black, baby.
Yes.
Love it.
So I go for the audition as all these young girls, and I said to myself, "Oh my God, I don't stand a chance in hell in being selected." So I went up there and I was just my normal Yolanda Vega self, and they chose me.
Sure,
Wow.
because you exuded you. You
Yes.
gave him the gave him
you-
a piece of
I
you.
didn't have that at the time. I was just Yolanda Vega.
Okay.
That developed 6 months later.
Oh.
Really?
You know how?
How? He's going to tell us how she developed Yolanda Vega. What happened?
You know how it developed?
Yes, please.
How I started. People ask me, did you think, give it a lot of thought, consciously, unconsciously? I drink espresso coffee. And I drink a lot of espresso coffee. You know, the
Right.
Puerto Rican coffee.
Cafe
Sure.
Bustelo.
That's
Stella.
right, baby.
The yellow tin.
And that morning I drank a lot. So we're
Yeah.
still in training, and I get up there, and the director producer has a stopwatch, and he's like, "Go!" And I said, "For the New York Lottery, I'm Yolanda Vega at the time." And but I really stretched my name out, and he says, "That's too long. You're killing too many seconds with your name. You got to shorten your name.
And I hope he's in a ditch somewhere right now. He doesn't know what he's. That's the whole essence of
And
it.
I said to him, no, I can't do that because that's who I am. That's who I feel inside. That's who I'm going to project.
Love this.
And I kept it. And I really kept it because it got longer. Yolanda Vega. It got longer and longer and longer and longer and longer. And anyway, the rest is history.
And then you got it. Wow.
Because I
See, you stayed
guarantee
true to who you were. That's a good lesson, kids.
I mean, someone else in that position, if it wasn't you, I don't think would have had the trajectory and the impact that you've had. I guarantee you, because of your personality and the bubbliness and that fun and how people kind of like you in that way, I guarantee you are responsible directly for extra sales. I do believe that.
For them, I hope so.
I do believe that.
Truly. No, and to stick to who she is, the cojones it takes for you to say, you know what? Because you could have easily been influenced by this person who said, basically trying to tell you, hey, you'll get the job if you listen to me. You said, no, F you, I'm going to do what I want to do. And then you got the job anyway.
It's a little
I
lesson.
love it. In spite of a good lesson to stick true to who you are. And everybody needs to think about right now, everyone needs to activate their little Yolanda Vegas that live inside them.
Yes. If you're at a job somewhere and someone requests something of you that you don't like, you say to them, fuck you.
Yeah.
And excuse my language.
Don't. Please, let it fly.
Oh, okay. You say to them, hey, fudge you, and I'm going to do what I want, and I think everything will be fine.
Yeah, you say F. No, I don't care who you are, whatever. You say F you. I'm going to do what I want, and this is Yolanda Vega, and you walk away.
That's true. Now, your maiden name
Yes.
is...
For 30 years, I'm Yolanda Antequera. Or in English, Yolanda Antequera.
And
Okay.
let's
That's
see how
how-
it sounds. Can we do one test with Yolanda Antequera and see if it sounds good as Vega?
Ready?
Yeah.
4, and thanks to my husband Miguel, I am Yolanda Antequera.
No.
But I mean, you give me you in it. Antequera.
Vega
I can
wins.
pump it up. I can pump it up.
There's something about Vega. I'm a V last name, so I
know.
get
Vulcano.
it. He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is it's unbelievable. So that was just were your responsibilities limited to driving in, getting out, going into the building, walking into the door, hitting the button, calling the numbers, and then driving back home?
No, everybody thought it was a 30-second job.
Okay.
I would go on promotions. I'd ride parades, the Boricua Puerto
Of
Rican
course,
Day
Puerto Rican Day
Parade.
Parade, yes.
Absolutely.
I would
Damn
go
Seinfeld
to
episode.
Long Island and work with the Long Island Ducks at a promotion out there. in
Minor
their
league baseball team.
Yeah, there was lots and lots
So
of
this
things.
became this became the job,
This became the job.
full-time job.
Yeah, and then there was a lot of press conferences that were thrown in after. Came after. I would go and present the checks and do the whole. Hey,
Now, let me
Nice.
ask you, at the height of it all, let's go 1995, right? We're at the height right now. Were you getting stopped all day, every day in your daily life?
Well, let's go to 1994.
Let's get to 94 then.
In 1994, Oprah Winfrey did an anchor woman makeover, and she asked for Roz Abrams, the anchor woman from Channel
course.
7,
Sure.
to appear. And she went to Florida and Texas and California and picked all these anchor women. Well, Roz couldn't appear, and because we were on Channel 7 at the time, they said, what about Yolanda Vega? And her producers said, who's that? And they said,
I hope she's in a ditch.
she announces the lottery numbers in New York State. And they're like, yeah, she's not looking for a lottery announcer. They said, look, take this DVD or whatever they had at the time and let Oprah see it.
Yes.
And when we sat down, because I did appear on her show, when we sat down, she said, and I saw your opening and I seen you from New York State because I'd go to New York State and see you on TV. And I said, I definitely want her. So I was seen on the Oprah Winfrey Show in the Anchor Woman Makeover. And after 1994, October, then you couldn't walk down the street without people knowing who I was.
That was it after that.
Wow,
Yeah.
thank
After
you,
that,
Oprah.
It was, after that, it was way back.
Wow. So it is because it's one of those things where I don't know anyone else who's been able to make this job infamous like you have. Like there's only famous. Sorry, is the only other person we ever could think of is the New York State Lotto guy, the Lotto guy. We don't even know his name,
But
though.
he's a nameless
The commercial,
face.
the nameless face who would put the thing up to his face and announce the lottery winners
right.
at the end, or announce the Lotto jackpot.
Right.
This is like in the late 90s.
Right.
That's the only other person. I don't think any other state knows who the hell is reading their Lotto
We don't
numbers
know where that
besides
guy
New
is.
York.
We were just pontificating. That guy might be also in a ditch somewhere because
might be dead.
We just saw a commercial from '99. It's 24 years later. We don't know who that guy is or where he is.
Do you know who that guy is?
His name is Ralph.
Whoa, Ralph! Allegedly.
Continue.
And he was a paid actor. I'm a state employee, or was a state employee. I got paid state wages. He got paid actor wages.
Oh, I hope he's in a ditch somewhere.
He got paid, okay?
Wow.
So it was funny because every time I'd go around and give away millions, people would look at me and like, oh my God, she's a millionaire. No, I'm not a millionaire. I just give away millions.
I'm living in Schenectady, bitch.
I was living in Schenectady. I was working and living in Schenectady at the time. Seriously. So yeah, his name was Ralph, and you could just see this part of him.
Yeah.
And then after one part, I think so many years later, they decided, let's drop that campaign or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have given it to you.
They should have.
Seriously, you were
They
the
could have done that
face
so
of it.
well.
Why would they not do that?
It's like with the Daily Show. Just give it to Roy Wood Jr.
give it to Roy. Everybody wants Roy.
By the way, Yolanda Vega, born May 26, 1956, Queens, New York. You know who was born May 24th, 1956 in Queens, New York? My mother. You might have been in the same hospital as my mother.
Wait, that is wrong.
Oh!
You-
Ralph did this.
You've been watching Wikipedia, right? Or something
Yes.
like that. That is all wrong. I was born December 10th in Brooklyn, New York.
Woo!
I won't tell you the year, but it is 1955. Loud and proud,
My dad's birthday is December
baby.
10th.
Loud-
Oh,
yeah.
45, but yes, but still.
December 10th, 1955 is when I was born and raised. Red Hook,
Oh,
Brooklyn.
time for the lotto.
That's that sound means it's time to draw some lottery numbers.
Yes,
All
here we
right.
go.
Yolanda.
Representing me. So we just open that up for her, and she's going to pick out
Open that up.
three. We're going to pick out 3 lottery balls, and you're just going to read them out. The first ball up, the second ball up, third ball up.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
And you know, this is not the way it was done. That's reaching into a bin. And the
This is
first
the
ball
$50
up
way.
is 63.
63.
It's 63.
Oh wait, how much did the lottery numbers go up to?
Well, the numbers were 3 digits and 4 digits, and then there's Lotto, which are 6 numbers.
Right, but but what did those numbers go up
This
to?
could be mega and power.
Okay, so we're still
Okay.
because this is what we want is that by the end of
We
this
need
we
2
want
more.
all of our viewers, we want them to go out and play these numbers.
And the next number is 1. Number
Whoa.
1.
Wow.
Number 1.
So that's-
63 and 1 and one more.
All right.
And
I
the
can't believe
final
this.
number is 62.
Wow.
And we spun
Literally,
this.
you just enacted Sal's fantasy of Yolanda Vega pulling lottery balls out of his lap. You were pulling on Sal's lottery balls.
Dreamt of this moment for so long. I'm gonna mix it up a little more for the next time.
Yes.
I mean, I can't believe this is happening.
This is literally, Sal is in heaven right now. So am I.
What numbers that you pull today, we are going to go play them in the lottery, and you are going to be included in that ticket.
And if we
Those
win,
3, but you have to add more.
Yeah, we're going to add
no,
more.
we're gonna do it throughout the show. And then if we win, here's the thing: if we win, we're gonna, in order to get you the money that Ralph stole from you, we're gonna split it 3 ways.
That's right.
We're gonna split
That's
the jackpot
100%.
3 ways.
This
He's
is-
getting nothing.
We are going to split it 3 ways with you, and this is to combat thieving Ralph
Yeah.
and his little bitch ways. And we don't know
Yes.
where he is, but he took the whole pot and he ran.
Yeah.
And now he needs to come
Yeah.
up.
The name of this episode is Ralph Sucks.
Oh my God!
Wow.
What's it like giving a check of millions of dollars to families and things like that? What is that like to know? Like, is it the same type of feeling every time? Because like they probably it must be amazing.
It is, you know.
Or you're like, she's like, that's right.
No. First of all, when I got the job in 1990, my
Yeah.
mom, rest her soul, was still alive.
Okay.
My mom was a big time lottery player. Numbers win 4. When we would go to her house before I worked at the lottery, she said, my numbers are on. So
Yeah.
you have to be
My
quiet.
numbers are on. I gotta play my
are on.
numbers.
You
Yep.
have to be quiet. So when I got the job and I was on camera and all I saw was that camera and everything else was dark, I'd imagine my mom
that's
in that
awesome.
camera.
Oh.
So when I said those winning numbers, they were with love from mom.
It comes across.
And now it kind of turned around, not now, but at the same time, it turned around when I would meet the winners, the millionaires. I'm like, you're like my mom, that you just won millions. I'm so
Yeah.
happy from you, from my heart, from my soul. I mean, I'm so happy for you. And that's the same feeling whether they won $1 million or whether they won $460 million. I'm so happy.
Do you know your biggest jackpot that you gave away?
I don't even recall. It was over 300 or something million.
Wow.
But
Did you meet
definitely.
that person? Do you
I'm
were
with them at a press conference. I have my hand around them because they're nervous and shaking. We talk an hour before. We used to talk an hour before, and we get little, things understood, and then I'd present them to everyone, to the media.
Now, if I was
Okay.
someone who won the lottery and I won anywhere between.
Which in many ways you have, Sal.
In many ways, we've won the lottery. Yes. If I won 20 million, 40 million, if I won 300 million, I know it's probably not allowed, but I would find a way on the side to break you off a piece.
Yes.
Did anyone
Not
did
allowed.
anyone
Yes,
ever look
people-
at you and say,
not
"I'll
allowed?
give you-"
No, I
course
work
not.
for the state.
Collusion.
People have tried to give me cash in the past, and you can't accept it.
There's got to be a way that we can get around
If
this.
somebody
no
wanted
way.
to break you off a mill, you could be like, "I quit," and then just take it.
No, but then they'd find that I took it and it's wrong, and I love my job, so I wanted to stay at the lottery. So
okay.
there was none of those shenanigans. But what I wanted to
I could give it to your husband as a gift.
He is also related to me. He couldn't even play the lottery. When the boys at the trooper station were playing
I'm giving it to
Can't
Matt.
participate.
You give it to Matt.
I'll give it to
Matt's
Matt.
not married to
Yeah. He's not in the family yet.
But I wanted to tell you, not in the family yet. What I wanted to tell you was, a lot of people when you asked me this earlier about winning and so many people have lost it, blah blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah blah. Now the new thing is, which is finally, you can become anonymous.
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 Yes.
And you can claim anonymity.
Yes.
Is what the word I'm trying to find.
Yes.
And that way you change all your phone numbers, you disappear somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to be hounded forever.
People are coming at you from every angle.
And then it gets nasty
Absolutely.
because family members, people start coming out of the woodwork. You actually become a target. Where
Correct.
this way you become anonymous. You can do it. You can do it anonymously. And then this way, if you want to break off Yolanda Vega a little piece, they don't know where that money came from.
don't
She
know.
got a good investment in Fidelity.
But in the state of New York, whether at this point, I don't know, I don't work for them anymore, whether they have the law of anonymity active or not, okay, because it was up on the table, you can create an LLC
Sure.
and not give away your identity.
I
Yes.
love it.
That's what you should
That's
do.
the way to do it.
LLC.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
If you win,
Because you're right. We only tend to think about the big lottery winners, the 300-400 millions. But there's many people that win. People are winning a lottery. Do people win it every day, like in some small amount, or no?
Oh, absolutely. People can win $1 million every single day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Whether
Really?
there's so many different games out there. There's scratch offs, there's power, there's mega, there's lotto, there's take 5. There's so many games out there.
you F with scratch offs.
Now, when I was working for the lottery,
Yeah.
32 years,
You couldn't.
I'd have to go to Vegas to gamble.
Yeah.
Or
annoying.
Jersey,
Bet the ponies.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Foxwoods or what have
Oh,
you.
sure.
No pony. I don't like horses, though.
Atlantic City.
Not Atlantic City, but more Vegas.
My grandmother used to
Likes
take the
Vegas.
bus down to Atlantic City to
Yeah.
go to Resorts
Oh,
World.
fun.
And just play with the buckets of coin slots all day
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
But now I can play.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I can.
Now you've become a degenerate gambler.
No. But there was a new game at one point soon after I left the lottery, and I was buying. It was $10 tickets, and I won $500.
Wow.
You would have thought I won $5 million.
Well, and you don't have to claim that. 600 and up, you got to claim, right?
There it is.
Zork and Deli, come on.
There you go.
Yo, people
How
used
about
to come
this?
in and play quick draw too. That's another thing. I
We
used to
won
play
the
all day.
lotto. Yolanda Vega, for the rest of her life, is getting deposits of $595. We don't know where it came from. You don't have to
Don't
claim
even
it.
know
Nobody
where
knows.
it's
It doesn't
going
matter if she
into
works a lotto.
YBLLC.
What? Yeah. What's up, babe? Listen, the only tickets I have left are May 6th in Ithaca, New York, the State Theater of Ithaca. May 6th, we got a few tickets left. And then September 22nd, New York City, Radio City is sold out. So we've added September 23rd, the theater at Madison Square Garden, New York City. Those tickets are almost sold out too. So go get your tickets. But everywhere else, Buffalo, Albany, Newport, Rhode Island, it's all sold out. ChristyComedy.com for Tiki Wikis.
All right, guys, here we go. Tonight, I'm in Bangor, Maine tonight at the Cross Insurance Center. This weekend, we're at the Wang Theater for 3 in Boston. Next week, we're in West Valley, Utah, and the Belco Theater in Denver, Colorado. May 19th, we're doing Texas, Arlington, Texas, Austin, Texas at the Moody Center, Sugar Land, Texas at the Smart Center Financial Center, May 21st. June, we're in Columbus, Cleveland, Detroit, Minneapolis, Des Moines, Kansas City. July, we got Nashville, Indianapolis, and St. Louis. They're all on sale right now at ImpracticalJokersLive.com. This tour has been so much fun. We always have different openers and surprise guests. Get your tickets. Tonight is the half-season finale of Impractical Jokers on TBS at 10 o'clock with Blake Anderson is the guest star of Workaholics fame and other stuff. So check that out and go to getchipfacedcruise.com to see with what we are doing with Eric Andre very soon. I love you all, and thank you so much for that. Bye, merch.
What is HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit?
Yeah, well, what is it? With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking fun, easy, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
Flavor is in full bloom at HelloFresh. Enjoy the taste of spring with chef-crafted recipes featuring ripe, seasonal ingredients delivered right to your door. HelloFresh does more than just delicious dinners, by the way. Not only can you take your pick from 40 weekly recipes, but you can choose from over 100 items to round out your order, from snacks and easy lunches to desserts and pantry necessities. Everything arrives in one box on a delivery day you choose.
And this May, HelloFresh is celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Try limited time, authentic recipes created in partnership with Chef Surbi Sani of New York City's Tagmo. I'm sorry, those a lot of different words, and I got them right.
Yes.
Restaurant, and enjoy a cultural taste tour right in your own kitchen. Check Save Money off your growing to-do list with the help of HelloFresh. It's 25% cheaper than takeout.
And we're going to make it even cheaper for you if you just go to HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe16 and use the code HeyBabe16. You're going to get 16 free meals plus free shipping. Okay, let me say that again.
Like we do.
HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe16. Use the code HeyBabe16. 16 free meals plus free shipping. I mean, how could you not be ordering it right now?
We are longtime users of HelloFresh ever since they came on board. We love it. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, babe.
Babe.
Yes, babe.
Here we go.
When you were a kid,
Yes.
did somebody read Everybody Poops by Taro Gomi to you?
Are you kidding me?
Let's just say many adults have forgotten the details. Poop anxiety, self-controlled constipation,
Right.
a nervous diarrhea are conditions many adults experience throughout their lives, but at the end of the day, it's just poop.
It's just poop. Sounds
And
like a day in the life.
You're right. And Seeds DS01, registered trademark, makes it easier to go, babe.
Let me tell you something. When I get nervous, I just cannot poop. Or sometimes when I get nervous, I'm pooping like you can't imagine. But what Seeds DS01 does is it keeps me regular.
It's a symbiotic, which means it's a prebiotic and a probiotic.
Which is unheard of.
It's unheard
in this
of.
day and age. And it literally promotes digestive health to support
healthy regularity. Yes, that's
and
right.
the ease of bloating. It also
the ease of evacuation.
It reinforces healthy stool hydration, which is nice. I want my.
Do you know if your stool's hydrated?
Water.
Yeah, it's true.
Seriously,
if your stool's not hydrated, what are you doing?
My stools are so hydrated; they're doing yoga.
16 of the 24 strains are specifically geared towards digestive health, and that makes sense. People take a probiotic for digestive health. It promotes digestive health, and again, it supports gut ease from occasional gastrointestinal discomfort associated with increased intestinal transit.
You don't want it. Scroll. Now, I want to give you guys an offer right here because it's really important for me.
So you took Seed. Yeah. Seed delivers the DS01 Daily Symbiotic to monthly in sustainable packaging with a reusable glass. Seed delivers the DS01 Daily Symbiotic to you monthly in sustainable packaging with a reusable glass jar that protects the probiotics inside and helps minimize plastic use and waste. I actually got a whole package to the house the other day. I got a whole couch shirt.
Of Seed?
I got, yeah. And it was awesome. And they got me a sweatshirt. Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you get that?
Yes, I got it.
That's why I've been taking
I'm regular. I'm ready to go.
Gut health, baby. It's all about gut
health. Seed. Visit seed.com/HeyBabe. Use the code HeyBabe to redeem 25% off your first month of Seed's DS01 Daily Symbiotic. That's seed.com/HeyBabe. Use code HeyBabe.
Start a new healthy habit today.
So I wanted to tell you that I've been listening to your podcast, and I never did bake the kids brownies and take it to them while they were playing Little League and have. But I did get you each a gift.
Whoa!
And this is what I brought you.
This?
Not brownies.
Let's see.
What I bought you. And this is limited. This was like one of a kind. So,
by the way, I just want to tell you right now what this makes me so happy because it makes me feel like home because a very New York mom thing to do is to put a gift for you in a Ziploc bag. It's a very mom. I would always get shit in a Ziploc bag, and I love it.
My gifts came in Ziploc.
Yeah. Wow! Yolanda Vega.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yes.
50th anniversary tour. Schenectady's up in there.
I love this shirt so much. I'm doing the Gutfeld show today on Fox News. I'm wearing this shirt. I swear to God, I swear, I'm wearing Yolanda. I'm repping Yolanda Vega on this goddamn show.
Thank you for giving me a large. You'll see me in 2025.
Yes. No, he's on his
thank
way. He
you.
looks good. He's lost weight.
He looks
you.
wonderful.
He does
I
look
didn't even
wonderful.
recognize him.
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
That's what it is. Well, he's in his,
No,
he's
I think
getting
it was the
sexual
beard.
reassignment
He
surgery.
took away a lot of the beard. He had too much beard.
He did.
Thank
I
you.
don't like a
Thank
lot
you.
of
That's
Thank
one thing we always say about Sal.
Thank you,
Is he
Vina.
does a good job being a beard.
Yolanda gets it.
Yolanda's fun.
Yolanda's from the block.
I like Yolanda is fucking fun, man.
I feel like I had 8 shots of espresso.
Yolanda can
you're
make anything
contagious.
fun. Yolanda, you could be off to the side of an ISIS beheading video, and I would just love it. There goes his head. Maybe we'll cut that part out. Yolanda, I wanted to ask.
Yes, dear.
Have you ever had besides this podcast, have you ever had an embarrassing encounter with a fan? Like, has a fan ever been too much with the Yolanda
Like
in your
us.
face? Like, really, with his hot ass breath? Because I'm assuming it's a man.
You see my
People
face?
come right
You
up-
see
Yeah,
my
see, here we
face?
go. Here we go.
Okay. There was a, what do you call those things? Telethon. There was a telethon in Buffalo. It was for Children's Hospital or something like that. And I was the tote caller. I say, we now have 4 million, blah, 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 whatever it was. And all these celebrities were there. And we had this whole thing to try and raise money. If you call one of us, donate, pledge, blah, 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 right now, well, you can talk to one of us. So they were like, Yolanda, you have a phone call. And they were like, they just pledged $5,000 for Yolanda. And I was like, yeah! So I went up there and I was like, hello. They were like, Yolanda? And I said, Yolanda Vega. They were like, Yolanda Vega? And I said, yes. They said, will you please shut up?
No.
And
I hope they're laying in a ditch somewhere.
He's laughing. And I was like, what? And he was like, yes, I am so tired of hearing you and your name. And I was like, thank you for contributing. Have a great day. And I hung up.
No.
Son
You
of
know,
a
I
gun.
bet you any amount of money that guy's name was Ralph.
Yeah. You know that was Ralph. Ralph, if you're watching and we know that you are, you're a son of a bitch, Ralph.
Yeah, so that was a bad thing.
They
What a
pledged
piece of
5G just
shit.
to tell you that.
Just to tell me that. You know what? Son of a
Wow.
gun. But anyway, the kids got the 5G, so screw
Right,
them.
right.
Screw them.
Good, but now who is the biggest celebrity who's reached out to you and been like, Yolanda, I love you, other than Oprah? We know Oprah, but anybody else come out of the woodwork one day and be like, especially with social media now, be like, Yolanda, we love you?
No, but I got to meet someone quite recently,
Okay.
and he told me that I was one of the best players he has ever seen in a long time.
Like
Whoa.
a player like
I was
Like
playing
Big
on
Pun,
his
like you
show.
don't you crush a
No,
lot.
No,
Oh.
I was playing on his show, a game.
Oh, okay.
I was playing Family Feud.
Oh,
Wow.
you are Family Feud.
And yes, and Steve
Yes.
Harvey told me that I was one of the best fast money players he's seen in a long time.
Oh.
Because I went up there, and let's just say I crushed it.
You was number 2 then, because you're the anchor. You went up first or second?
I was number 1.
Okay, can I?
I don't like pressure.
Okay,
Sal,
okay.
no pressure.
Okay, we're all gonna take a guess on what your score was after the first Fast Money round. Now it's out of 200. Okay,
Right.
It's out of 200, and you know that's 5 questions, and it's yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say give me one adjective to describe how well you think you did, so I can guess off that adjective.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. I believe is over 150. I bet you it's over 150. I'm gonna say 156.
The year she was allegedly born.
That's 156.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going to say, because she said awesome, I'm going to say 173.
Oh, that's high. All right.
I'm just saying, when Yolanda
Do you
says
watch
it's
the
awesome.
feud?
Yes.
173 is high.
If anyone could do,
156 is high.
If
but
anyone could do it, it's Yolanda.
You're right. You're 100% right.
yeah.
I shouldn't. Yeah.
By the way, where's Matt? And Matt, I noticed is
Matt,
not.
you have to be married. He's not married to my daughter yet.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Matt.
Also,
Yeah.
Family Feud has a strict no gringos policy.
Yes.
I said 171.
Wow.
Pimp.
Wow, that's really good. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. But it was, I believe, 176.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
By
So-
myself, the first game.
176.
So then my partner, Rebecca Vega, my daughter,
Yes.
came in. All she needed was 24, something like that, and we got $20,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait. So how many did she need to get to get it? She answered on the first, second.
It don't matter. She had 5 questions.
No, but I mean, was it tense? Did it come down to the
Oh
wire?
no, she
Okay.
got it on the second one.
Okay.
Now so we won the first game, obviously, because we played for the 20,000.
Right.
So we played the second game, and the second game? How many points do you think? I was always the first one. How many points do you think I got?
Oh, so you won the second game as well.
Yeah, we won the second game as well.
Okay.
So I'm there for fast money. How many points do you think I got?
I'm gonna say still great. I'm gonna say you still did at upwards of 145 or.
Okay, and I did not.
Oh.
I did not. I
tanked for the second one.
I did something like 105, which is
Okay.
more than half.
Respectable.
Okay. And then Rebecca came in, and unfortunately, she needed something like 95, and we didn't win the fast money.
Oh.
Yeah. So
and
then-
therein lies the problem. I actually have a routine about this because honestly, even when you win fast money, it's 20 grand split between 5 adults and it's taxed.
Yeah.
Let's hotel and airfare. You're coming on, you're dominating. You guys are losing a few $100s
No,
each.
hotel and airfare is not included.
It's not even
That's
included.
free.
Right.
They throw
Right.
that in for free.
Okay.
And
all right.
Rebecca couldn't get.
She couldn't get the 95 or
And
whatever.
this is why Matt's delaying the wedding.
This is why Matt's delaying the wedding.
That's why it's 24 and not 23. It could be
I didn't want to
923.
commit myself to somebody can't win the fast money.
It could be 9123, but he playing.
But wait a
But she
minute.
playing.
But wait a minute. So then we played the third game,
You won again?
and we won again. But Rebecca, she's such a great individual. I
really
love my
great
baby
energy.
girl. She gave the opportunity. She stepped aside. She said, I messed up. I'm going to step aside. So she gave it to my son-in-law, Nick. Okay?
Tell me
Nick.
what Nick did here.
Wait.
Tell me what Nick
So
did.
then I'm
Tricky
first.
Nicky.
I'm first up. And how many points did you think I gained? I earned that.
I think
third
I think you brought it back. I'm gonna say 137.
I'm gonna say 126.
something like 164.
Woo!
So I went back up there, and all Nick needed was 36 points, and he got it. So we won another 20,000.
20,000?
So then we're on to our fourth game, and a lot happened.
What families are you leaving in the dust?
And it's not all the same day.
Okay.
There are various families from California, Georgia.
Oh, this wasn't Celebrity
Oh, it's
Family
not Celebrity
Feud.
Family Feud?
No celebrity.
just a
I'm not
regular
a
Family Feud.
I'm not a celebrity. Regular celebrity family food.
But
You
you
don't get
are,
to keep
though.
the money. You got to donate it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
this
we
is
wanted
just
to be
regular.
They
Like, they
asked
didn't even
me-
mention that you're Yolanda Vega on this. You were just a
No,
Vega
not
family.
until Steve found out who I was. Because somebody was from New York in the background and said, "Oh my God, I want to take a picture with Yolanda Vega."
It's time again to do another drawing.
All right. We got that on the thing? Okay.
Yes. So Sal, do the honors.
That's the
That's
sound
it.
that
3
means
more
we're doing
balls
another-
here coming up.
Yes.
And this is for the New York Lotto.
Yes.
Okay, 6 numbers.
Yes.
6 numbers.
Oh, and
That's it.
is there one one extra?
No, there's no one.
Okay,
No, you
okay.
get 6.
Here we go. We'll do.
These are-
Let her just
these
bang
are
out 3 in a
6
row.
numbers. Ready?
Yes.
Oops. Oh,
That's okay.
That's destiny. These are
Okay.
them.
All right. Well, one is
Okay,
way
ready?
under there. Let me get it.
And the fourth number is 33.
33.
33.
That's a
All
big
right.
number. That's the year Jesus died. Okay.
The fifth number is 5.
Ooh.
Like it.
5. Oh my goodness. 33 and 5. I think it's closer to me right there. And the last number of HeyBabe lottery is 6.
Wow.
6.
And you saw us rolling that.
Yes.
So 1, 5, 6, 35, 62, and 63. I remembered those.
That's insane. You remember that.
Those are great numbers.
yeah. So
Those are
that's
great.
it.
So
That's
that-
what we're playing. But we will. We'll see what happens.
We'll
We might
play.
even
And
more.
by the way, anybody who does play those numbers, and if they win in your respective state, you are legally obligated to share the money with us, and then we will share it with Yolanda through an LLC.
So you can play Lotto.
Yeah.
Because those are 6 numbers.
Yeah.
And you can play Mega because it's 5 plus the 6. And you can
Right.
play Power because it's 5 plus the 6.
Right. Oh, so you. Oh, right.
You
so
could play all
so
three
the
of them.
the Powerball number was what?
6.
6 was the very last number. All right, so you could choose what you want to play. That's the first batch right there. I gotta be honest, like I feel like there's a different energy when she draws them. Like I'm going to play these tonight.
Those are magic balls right there. Like that. Those are winning numbers.
They're winning numbers.
You know what's sad too about today's world, Yolanda, is my daughters are going to grow up in a world where their Yolanda Vega is going to be artificial intelligence, going to be some robot. I mean, and you cannot duplicate the energy Yolanda gives in this room. You can't make her AI.
No. That's that's one of the biggest problems. That's at the top of the list.
Now, Yolanda, what's your favorite Puerto Rican dish to cook?
I like chicken fricassee.
Never
Pollo
even had
fricassee.
that one.
Pollo fricassé.
Oh, that I have.
Pollo fricassé, where you marinate the chicken with the adobo and the sazon.
Love it.
And you put in the veggies and the sauce, and you make the white rice on the side. But I make a hell of a black beans.
Ooh.
I make a kick butt.
Do you like
black
mofongo?
beans. I love mofongo.
Oh.
What about pernil?
I don't make mofongo because that's a Dominican dish, so I buy it. I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know how to
The
make
Dominicans
it.
are for Ralph.
But I don't know how to make it.
Yes.
And do I like pernil? I love pernil. But my husband Miguel loves pernil more.
Okay.
I love it. Do you have a go-to Puerto Rican restaurant in New York City or Albany or Schenectady?
No, sadly in Albany there doesn't exist one, and in New York City I just go to wherever I can go because my go-to dish is the flank steak with onions, bistec cebollado.
Yes.
With black beans and white rice and alcapurria.
I love alcapurria.
De yuca on the side.
Yes.
Alcapurria de yuca, not your regular alcapurria.
Right.
De yuca.
De yuca.
Maduros? Do you like maduros?
I love maduros, but I like tostones better. You know,
I love it.
What about plátanos?
Plátanos are the sweet ones, which are the maduros.
God, I want to have
Yeah.
another baby.
Yeah.
Tonight, Vinny's getting some tonight.
That's it. You're going to have to get my Maduro.
Chris,
Wow.
did I tell you that I'm going to go see your show?
Yes, in Albany
In
at the Egg. She's going
Albany
to come.
At the Egg.
Sold out for anyone else.
May 6th,
May
7th,
7th. It's a
8th.
Sunday.
In Albany at the Huevo.
At the
the
Huevo.
Huevo?
Yes.
At the Huevo, I'm going to be performing there. And yes, Yolanda, I wish you wouldn't have bought tickets. I would have given them to you. You never have to pay to
My
support
daughter
me.
and my son-in-law to be, Matt, soon to be,
Yes.
they bought me pre-Mother's Day gift.
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
and
thank
the
you
three
so
of us
much.
are going.
I mean,
I love
I don't
it.
want to overstep here, but you know that you're coming out on stage and saying you're announcing yourself on stage.
Yes, 100%. That I can't have somebody like Yolanda Vega in the crowd and not invite her up to join and speak to 1,000 people.
She's going to bring you out.
She's going to bring me
She's
out.
going to come up. She's going to say, "I'm Yolanda Vega, and this is Chris Distefano."
And then, as a surprise, I'll
Boom.
just say it here. And then the real plan is we're going to bring out Ralph blindfolded. We're going to have him, and we're going to have
Put him on firing
we're going to
squad.
have Yolanda a gun, and we're going to let her do the honors.
Stop.
We're going to put Ralph on a wheel. We're going to spin him. We're going to give you some knives and a blindfold, and we're going to see what happens to Ralph.
He was a really sweet guy, and he got
Don't defend
No. I'm just gonna say, for the years that I knew him, when he didn't have a child, he was like, and I was like, who that? He think he meant, and then he had a child, a little girl, and
Softened
he became
him up.
so sweet.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little too late.
He had a little
too
girl. He
late.
became so sweet.
Well, listen, I have 2 little girls, and I'm like, it's really tough for me to be like a tough guy or mad at anything when it's like you got these little babies that little girls that are just like so sweet and cute. So I get, but still fuck Ralph.
Yeah. So he would see you, and he knew that he was making some bank, and he knew you were on the pay or the state payroll.
You know, he was a paid actor. He was a paid
He's a paid actor.
He was a paid
What else
actor.
was Ralph in? Did Ralph land any other job ever?
I don't know,
Is
but
Ralph alive? Can we just look up Ralph? Can
Google
we look
Ralph.
up
Don't
Ralph?
say his last name
I
because you
don't
don't want to
know
get
his
sued.
last name.
Just Ralph. He's
Ralph, New York State Lottery announcer.
He was in Die Hard with a Vengeance. Oh, there's a picture of Ralph and Yolanda in the same room.
yeah, we did press conferences
Wow.
together.
Oh, wow.
Toward the end of his contract, he would also do press conferences.
Guess.
Thanks for showing up, Ralph.
Well, let me pull that up. Guess who's playing Kevin Spacey in the movie? Ralph. Ralph looks a little Kevin Spacey.
He does look a little like Kevin Spacey.
I don't know if it's the same
So,
history.
do we have any information on him?
Yolanda, let's while we're looking up information for Ralph, I wanted to ask you, Yolanda. Wow, Ralph was around in 2007. Holy shit!
He was around.
If you won the lotto, which now legally you are allowed to play and win, what would you do with the money after being around for so long? What would you truly do? Let's say you won $50 million, which goes a long way in Schenectady.
I would go to some beautiful, unnamed, exotic island.
Not Epstein's Island.
No.
Just a
No,
clarification.
unnamed.
No.
Well, it's unnamed.
It's
But this
unnamed.
goes against what you said. Why not
Okay,
just go to
okay.
Florida?
Just know that we just spoke about last episode how I don't think going to beaches in other countries outside America is worth it because we have plenty of beautiful beaches here. But go ahead.
But I would go to an island somewhere beautiful. It could be in America as long as it's my own. And I had my family and my friends there, and we had, cabana boys and and pools and water slides, and we just had a good time.
A good time. So that could be in Florida.
It could be anywhere,
Puerto
but
Rico.
But
just
50 million. Epstein's is for sale for 55.
55
They're trying
million
to wipe
for-
that clean and just do a whole new renovation there. All right,
We
so
just
we
did the
not
whole
there.
thing.
Wow.
Okay, so
Yeah,
50 million. So you'd go, but all right. Let's say you do that, Yolanda. But that's only what are we spending there? If we're going all out, we're spending what, 20 grand, 30 grand?
Oh, you're talking about vacation. You're not going to buy the island.
I'm talking about what else are we doing with it?
I don't know what I would do.
Full-time cabana boy just following you around. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like cruises. I don't like ships. I don't like boats. I don't like being stuck on a boat. So it would not be, a cruise with my family and friends.
But you're not going on the Impractical Jokers cruise
No,
with Sal.
the
That's
next-
not happening.
And there's one coming up. Did I tell you about that?
No.
How
No.
long is the cruise for?
Oh, that's back.
When's this airing? When is this? In 2 weeks? Well, we're doing it again. Cruise number 5. They said it couldn't be and wouldn't be done. We're doing it.
We're doing it again. The Impractical Jokers
And
cruise number 5.
We are doing it with a we're doing it with somebody else.
Wow. Yolanda Vega will not be there, though.
How many days are you on the water?
It's 4 nights, 5 days.
That I could do.
Yeah.
I only did one in my life, and it was 7 days. It was too
No.
long.
We can
We're going out of
helicopter
Miami,
Yolanda
going
in.
to the Bahamas.
I like that.
We'll helicopter Yolanda in for one day.
That's it. It's happening, and we're doing it with Eric Andre.
Whoa. Love Eric Andre.
Eric Andre. That's January 22nd to the 26th of 2024. GetShipFacedCruise.com. I hope I re-released this info. If I didn't, I just
like
left it out
it.
of the bag. I might get in trouble.
Listen, what are you missing this year for your pancakes? You missing your favorite coffee creamer? Well, with DoorDash grocery delivery, you get what you want when you need it.
I love the convenience of getting what you want right to my door.
Would you burn your last piece of toast? Your avocados go bad? The hot sauce bottle empty? Well, try grocery delivery from DoorDash.
You trusted DoorDash to deliver your restaurant favorites, and now you go to get grocery delivery that actually delivers too. With thousands of grocery stores to choose from, you'll find the best in your neighborhood and boost your local economy with each and every order.
And you'll get exactly what you ordered, or they will make it right. So just do me a favor, sit back and enjoy your quality groceries just like you picked them yourself.
Yeah, you want even more value? Yeah. You can save on all your grocery and restaurant favorites with a $0 delivery fee on eligible orders with a Dash Pass
You're lying.
membership. No,
Let me tell
with
you
a
something.
Dash Pass membership.
Dash Pass. You can get 50% off your first DoorDash order up to a $10 value when you use code BABE2023 at checkout. Limited time offer. Terms apply. That's 50% off up to $10 on a $15 min subtotal and $0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code BABE2023. Don't forget.
That's code BABE2023 for 50% off your first order with DoorDash. I don't know what the future holds. The stock market is up and down and tanking, and I need to keep my business thriving as you do. And if this resonates with you and you have a small business and you have shipping needs, then ShipStation is for you. You got to find ways to save money without cutting corners. When it comes to saving money as a small business owner, every little bit helps. And ShipStation gives you access to discounts of up to 84% off of USPS and UPS rates. Yes. And you can manage every order from one simple-to-use dashboard. And when you lower your shipping costs and make returns easy, your customers stay happy while you save money.
Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. That's all you really need to know. I mean, make the decision and you get a nice discount if all you do is go to ShipStation.com, use the code HeyBabe, you sign up for a free 60-day trial. It is free. All you got to do is use that promo code, ShipStation.com, code HeyBabe.
Worry less about the bottom line when you save money with ShipStation.
60 days free, baby. Okay.
It is what it is.
So Yolanda,
everything's right with the world. You're here.
Maybe you'd buy a cruise. Maybe she'd buy a cruise ship with the Lotto money.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. I just give it to my kids. Let them do something.
See,
I'm just chilling. I just chill with my husband.
Great.
You seem like so
you're
much
a family
fun.
person, which that's what I like. You can feel that energy from Yolanda. She's family first, which I like.
At what point were you like I'm out of here? To the
when my grandson was born.
Okay.
My daughter gave birth 8/21, August 2021. And 8/21/21, and when that baby boy was born, I left 2/22. That was it.
Just recently.
I just left 2/22.
Oh, I didn't.
You were still reading the Lotto numbers on
a year ago.
ABC?
I was behind the scenes, so I was the boss, and I didn't want to be on, but I could be on. Yeah, January actually. I left January 2022.
Oh my goodness.
Just a year ago.
When is the last time you read the Lotto numbers on television?
I have it somewhere. It's probably somebody was out sick, probably in November of 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, it must have been that we just don't watch ABC anymore.
What happened was ABC doesn't put the numbers in Win 4 down. It doesn't even put Lotto and Take 5 on. It just puts Powerball and Take 5 and Mega. They went with the big.
They got too big for their britches.
So you were never on TV. You weren't on TV that much reading the Lotto numbers.
I was all the time. until the
Was
contract
it every
changed.
Tuesday? Every Tuesday?
I was on every Wednesday and Saturday,
Wednesday,
basically,
Saturday,
because
Wednesday,
I was
Saturday.
doing Lotto.
Yeah.
But when I started, probably from 92 all the way to 2012, maybe, I was on all the time.
Wow.
Right.
And then I delegated.
Yes.
I chilled at home with my wine, and the young uns stayed up till midnight and did the drawings.
Wow.
was
So you would have to do it live. You were doing that live. So you
Exactly.
would have, you'd be up
Yes,
at
yes.
11 o'clock at night doing
Yes.
it.
So I had
7:30.
It's 7:30 is the numbers within 4, and then the evening drawing, the Lotto and Take 5 is at 11.
And you were doing
21.
that at 11 o'clock and then having to get your kids up for school the
11:21.
next
I
day.
know that because we used to
11:21.
switch off. I used to switch
11:21.
off for the Jeffersons, which was syndicated on Channel 11. They used to switch off to watch it. And let me tell you something right now. Every time you were on, and like you said, because we didn't have DVR, we didn't have anything. Every time you were on, my grandmother, my mom would be like, shh, shush, shush, and it would be completely quiet, and then it'd be like, all right, and everyone would write it down because if, you had to write it down too.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I remember that everybody was like, be quiet, and sometimes they would miss a number, and then like at the end they put them up real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's something people don't think of. It's like when an actor like wins an award and they're like, "Oh, what a privileged life they must have." It's like, well, they were away from their family for 6 months filming this movie. Yolanda is up at 11 o'clock, getting home at 12 o'clock, or midnight, her whole life, getting her kids up for school and having this late night nocturnal life that people didn't even think about.
Right. And that was at times. I didn't work 24/7. I didn't work 5 nights straight till 12. It was a random schedule. But I had the best little Italian lady that lived next door to me in Schenectady, and she took care of my newborn and then the second one, my Irish twins, for a long time.
Get out
I
of here.
needed that.
Because your
great.
husband was working as
He was
a trooper.
state trooper, exactly. He was busy working all kinds of weird
So
hours.
she would literally go into your house and
No,
take
I
care
would
of the
take my
babies.
kids to her house.
That's old school.
You would
neighborhood.
leave at 10 o'clock at night. You're waking up your kids to take
I would
them.
leave at 6 at night. There was a lot of stuff that had to be done, and come back after midnight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Through the winter storms up there in
Yep,
Schenectady, Albany,
yep.
and do it all.
And
See?
my oldest daughter, Gabriela, she was 15 months when Rebecca was born. She didn't walk till she was 17 months. So for 2 months, I had to carry her and the baby. the newborn.
Wow.
And you know how that is.
Of course.
Two of them in the snow.
In the snow. And to the neighbor's house at that. See, people don't think about that. And we think we got it hard because we got a podcast.
And you're like, I got to go give millions to somebody else.
Yeah, I gotta get millions of someone.
Yeah.
But it was
Wow.
wonderful. I would never not do it again. I would do it 100% all over again.
Did you ever have a time where you got a flat or something happened and you couldn't get there for your drawing and someone else had to cover for you?
Well, I lived in Schenectady, and there's this hill that I lived off of the exit, and it was snowing a lot. And every time I'm in some sort of car accident, it's in the snow. So I called my boss, and I said, I can't come in. He says, you need to come in. Who's going to do the drawings? I said, I can't drive in the snow. He came to get me.
Wow.
He came in his car to get
As
me.
he should.
So you never missed one lottery
sent the
drawing that you were
chariot.
scheduled
Not
for.
when I was scheduled, Chris. I was always there. I did my job.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have sent
See?
a chariot for you. That's what I would've
Yeah.
Hey, I was even on top of the World Trade Center in 99 to 2000 because it's a big, Y2K thingy.
Right.
And we did the drawings in Times Square. I did a drawing called Millennium Millions in the Good Morning America studios, right?
Yeah.
And that was 6 o'clock in 1999, December 31st. And then prior to that, we had done a big drawing because on top of the World Trade Center, because we were giving away a big jackpot, was up to 100.
We just saw the commercial.
100.
actually.
Yeah, you saw me on top of the World Trade
Yes,
Center.
yes.
We saw Ralph. I don't know. He was like,
You probably saw me on top of
Commercial.
the Empire State Building. I did that
yes,
too.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But just so many things. It was such a great career.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have to have an independent auditor on hand every
Always.
time? Yeah.
Always.
And that was just someone from whatever that used to come back and just make sure
An
everything
accounting
was
firm.
on the up and up.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And how would they do that? They'd come first and they'd make sure all the balls were correct and they'd mix them and all
Well,
that stuff.
every month balls are weighed. People don't know this, but it has to be specifically within a millimeter, blah, blah, blah. So the auditors would go with the lottery employees and they would weigh the balls. And they'd weigh the balls and make sure everything was on the up and
And
up.
The
that
name
would
of this
have to be
episode is Weigh the Balls with Yolanda
Weigh the
Vega.
Balls.
That's the name of this episode.
Weigh the balls with Yolanda. I love it. Oh,
They
so-
would weigh the balls.
that meticulous. They had
Yes,
to do
that meticulous. But the auditor was always, whenever there was a drawing, the auditor was always on set.
Wow. And who has the patents for the lotto machine?
The lotto machine is purchased from a company.
Okay.
Whatever company it's purchased
That
from.
clear
Not
thing. that-
Amazon.
Yeah. It's purchased from a company.
Now I'll tell you something I never told you, and I've never said to anybody
Uh-oh.
else. Okay, and I said I was going to do that the karaoke, the blood thing pictures. I I was you for Halloween.
You were me for Halloween.
I was you for Halloween.
Yolanda Vega.
I was you for Halloween in roughly mid 2000 aughts, like 2005 to 6. I had an outfit. I had everything. I had the wig. I put everything on. I threw a party at my bar, and I was you. And I actually had my friend, who's very handy, build me that machine, and with a handle. And it worked. Turned on and worked. And I was walking around holding that machine and while the balls were going around.
Oh my goodness.
Yelling
Yes.
Yolanda Vega.
Yeah, yelling Yolanda Vega all over the place.
We got to get a
goodness.
picture of that.
I have. I will find that photo. Okay, great.
Now, Yolanda, who is Yolanda Vega outside the lotto? Who is the Yolanda Vega? Let's go behind the balls.
I'm glad you asked that. You want to go behind the
I just got
balls?
lightheaded. I just got lightheaded. I got to
Just
go to
get
the
lightheaded.
doctor.
Chris, you're laughing and you want to go behind the balls, but the behind the balls, Yolanda Vega includes balls.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what
behind
includes-
the balls is
Uh-oh,
more
I think-
balls.
Let's put in an ad for
bigger
Bud
balls.
Light.
Bigger balls.
That's right.
Bigger
Wait,
balls.
that's
What
right.
could be bigger balls behind the balls?
Yes.
Guess.
Bigger balls behind the balls.
Yeah, behind the balls, bigger balls. Something I'm passionate.
Hold on, we got
hold
to just
on,
do one more
one
drawing and then
second.
we're going to get to it. Okay. Okay. This is the last one. There it is. Spice it up.
It's not, was that the last one?
Oh, then I got one more.
Depending on time.
How many do you want?
Well, we're gonna do I guess one more drawing, right? Because other than that,
So you want 3 balls?
we'll do 3 for now. Yes.
3 for now. We'll just keep it 3. Rules of 3. That's the
Rule
rule
3.
in comedy.
All right, here we
you
go.
can talk about
All right.
lotto. I'll tell you about comedy.
Remember the big balls. Remember the big balls.
Yes. Okay. I'm
Okay.
thinking about the big balls and what this means.
32.
Whoa.
32. The number is 32.
32.
All
Okay.
right.
The first ball up.
And the next ball up is. There's a story behind this number. It's 44.
Oh,
44.
Zip, zip.
44.
That was
Yes.
my number in college.
Remember
basketball.
that. Remember
I
that.
remember
Ask me
in
for the
44.
story behind 44. And the last number is 5454.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Okay. So.
Big
Thank you,
balls.
thank you.
First, let's go big balls, and then let's remember 44. So
Okay.
what's big balls behind the balls?
You said who am I? What am I passionate about?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a big passionate bowler.
Oh, big ball.
Big balls.
Pound.
No, I'm a
12.
14 pounder,
14
baby. I'm a
pounds.
14
That's a big
pounder. And I bowl twice a week in a league that's 33 weeks out of the year. Wednesdays and Sundays. Passionate about bowling.
Wow. So you
Wow.
bowl 66 times a year?
Yes.
33 weeks twice a week?
Yes.
What's the name of your team?
It depends because there's 2 different teams.
Okay.
But I also bowl in the summer. 13 weeks in the summer. I'm a big time bowler.
How long you been bowling?
Only since I got married, and when I started bowling, my average, if you know about bowling, was only 68.
That's horrific. Yeah, that's like a child.
And now I'm
Yes.
about a 148, 149.
Wow. You got a spin? You got English?
I got a hook to my ball.
Wow.
And I got this spray, and it hooks even more with the spray.
Really?
Whoa.
Let me tell you something right now. Bowls were your calling.
Yeah, balls with my calling.
Yeah.
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
Yes. Balls, one way or another, you were going to get your hands on those balls.
You
I
had to
told
work with balls.
you. I told you about big balls.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out
Yeah.
Mr. Vega.
Oh, Miguel, I love you.
Love you,
From every
Miguel.
angle. All right.
Miguel.
That's wonderful.
So
I'm
4-4.
gonna be arrested.
Your team names were?
Um,
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Fantastic Four on
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay.
And on the Wednesdays, it was a singing group. So we were the BGs, boys and girls. BGs.
okay.
Like it?
We were
Like
the
it?
Bee Gees.
I played intramural bowling for 1 year in high school, and our team name was No Frills. But I will tell you, I liked our name. There was 3 other teams that all had puns like
Yes.
Lightning Strikes and Strike Force, and so we were just like, we'll just do No Frills.
Yeah.
And we made it to the playoffs. I don't bowl. We made it to the playoffs, and then we made it to a championship round, and then we lost. And then later, it was still when you had to do it by pencil. We lost, and then later someone redid the cards, and there was an error, and we should have won, and we never got the trophy.
Pieces of shit.
So we just have a lot in common.
Would imagine
too.
Ralph had.
Yeah.
Now, what is the significance of 44?
Okay. It will come out when I tell you. So we won the first Family Feud. We won the second Family Feud. We won the third Family Feud. We won 20,000. Did not win 20,000. So now we're playing the 4th game. Okay, we play the 4th game and we have an amazing time and we win. So I'm the person to do the first fast money, and I think I got something like 70 something. It was not good. And Nick had to come out and get 120 something, and he ended up getting. Our final score was, you have to get 200, right?
Yeah, don't.
He got 199.
Ay, Dios mío.
Dios
Ay,
mío.
Dios
So
mío, carajo.
we were having heart attacks because but you do get $5 per point. So we ended up getting something like
take your file,
$1,000.
shut up
We
your
got
ass,
like
Steve.
$1,000 for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Then that was the fourth game. Okay. So we won $40,000 already. Now here's the fifth and final game.
You ran the whole week?
We kept winning. And if you win 5 games, you win the car. So this is our last time.
Oh, my
okay?
God.
So our last time.
What was the car?
Wait, the car was a Jeep, fancy Jeep or whatever, but wait, there's a story behind that.
Okay.
So anyway. So the last question, it came down to the very last question. The last question was, what does a pioneer woman have a good pair of?
A pioneer woman?
That was the question. So we were lacking, but we were stealing a lot. And
Yeah.
here they had 270 something, and we had something like, I don't know, 120 something.
By the way, everybody knows the third round is the first 2 rounds don't matter. The third round is triple points. That's where you're making or breaking it.
And the fourth, I was in fourth position. That's quadruple points.
Okay.
But anyway, so here we are, and this is the
Fuck
final
you, Sal.
thing. Here's the final thing. And we said stockings because my niece Margie came up with that.
A pioneer woman
Has a good pair of, and we came up with the answer, stockings. And then guess what? It came up and we won, and we were hysterical because we won the money. And there it is. Look, we're hysterical. We won the month. We won the car.
No.
We didn't play fast money yet because fast money's after.
But you win the car even without fast money.
Right.
If you win 5 games.
Right. So we won the car. We were hysterical. So now they had trained us. So now we're running to the car, and there's Nick and Gabriella and Rebecca and Yolanda and Anna, Margie, my niece, and we're running to the car. And then we get to the car, and he's laughing because he can't believe we got it. We got it. 5 days. So
Stockings.
I get
What's a
in.
pioneer woman?
I know, a good pair of. And I get
You
in my
deserve
seat, and everybody's hysterical. We won the money. So now we won the money and cut, and it's over. So they get us out the car. We go back down. Because we got to do fast money. The last thing. In the last fast money, I got something like 160 something or 150 something. And no, wait. 156.
Okay.
Right? 156. So how much is needed to win the car?
44.
44.
To win the 20,000.
44.
So my daughters are there, and that's my daddy. He's in heaven. That's his favorite number, 4444. So my daughter Rebecca turns to me and she says,
My mom was born April 4th.
Yay! 44.
Yeah.
So,
And my dad, December 10th, this is crazy.
yes. I can't believe we're like related.
I know.
So you're like
I
my
was number
brother.
44 in college.
Yeah.
So,
You're my
yeah.
other brother. So Rebecca turns to me and she says, 44, Grandpa's number. All we need is 44. Grandpa up in heaven. And he got 45 or something. And we won the $20,000.
No.
Yes, we got whatever. Yeah. And we won.
clean up. You got 61 grand.
Abuelito.
Yes.
Abuelito.
Up above.
Mi
Abuelito.
papi. Ese es mi papi.
Mi papi
Mi
es,
papi,
yes.
mi corazón. Yes.
Did you take the cash payout for the car? Or did you take the actual car? Who got the car?
So Rebecca always said she was going to get the car because Rebecca is the one that came up with the whole idea of putting me on Family Feud.
Okay.
Because it was my retirement party. Because I didn't want a party. I don't like parties.
Oh,
So
well,
it was
I
my
don't-
retirement
I don't
present.
get that from you.
It was my retirement present from
Okay.
Rebecca and my daughter Gabriella. So Rebecca always said she was going to win the car, but when push came to shove, they don't offer you the car. They give you $25,000 equivalent. So they took 60-something thousand plus the extra money. So we won like $62,475 plus another $25,000. We won like $86,000 altogether.
Wow.
Divided by 5, and then they mail you the check, which we haven't gotten yet.
How many years ago did you do
Wait,
Family
wait,
Feud?
wait,
We
what?
just did it February 2nd of this year, and 90 days after, which is May 2nd, they're supposed to send you your money.
So
They better.
This week coming up, next week.
They better.
Next week, you're getting that paper.
Getting that
Get
money.
paid.
And she got it from Family Feud, not from us winning the lotto and secretly giving her the money.
So
This is
that's
amazing.
what 4-4 means.
Love it.
Wow.
Boppy.
Full
4-4.
circle. Full
Boppy.
circle.
Boppy.
Can
It's
you hit
beautiful.
that one last time?
One last time.
Here we
We're going to
go.
do one last drawing, and that's all she wrote, folks. This has been Yolanda Vega on Hey Babe.
Hey, babe.
I mean, I feel like one of those lottery balls.
Yes. All right, here we go.
And the first ball up for Hey Babe, 57.
Wow, which is not her age.
57, which is not my
right.
age.
That's
I'm a lot
right.
younger than that.
Exactly.
And Hey Babe's number 2 is 8. Number 8.
Which is also not her age.
And finally, the last ball
This will be her age.
is, 56.
56.
56 now.
Oh, it's the year my mother was born.
56.
All right. Well,
2 rounds of winning lottery numbers right there. We cannot say
it was
enough
amazing.
about you. We love you to pieces. You did not disappoint. That felt like it was 5 minutes. You are the
It
best.
was amazing.
Love your energy.
And we've gotten you a bus ticket back to Schenectady.
And I thank you for that.
No, it really was amazing. We're going to see you in Albany.
Yes.
And then Sal will be in Albany, and Sal will see Yolanda again.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is
I
not
will.
the end for
No,
us.
Yeah.
this is not the end. We'll
Maybe in the
we'll
summer
stay
we'll have a
in
big
touch.
barbecue.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
stay in
come
touch.
on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to hang out with you guys more than this.
This is
Absolutely.
amazing.
That'll be
And
fun.
maybe we'll have cocktails.
Yes.
Oh, come on
How about
now.
this? You ready for this? Let's get drunk and go bowling.
Yeah.
That's what it
On the
is.
Patreon.
On the Patreon.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Let's make plans to
Is
do
that
that.
the cruise
That'll be
ship?
fun.
Yes.
I want to go.
You want to go?
Yes.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yolanda,
Bowling
take us
on a
out.
cruise
Take
ship.
us out of the episode. How would you end it? What do you
How
say
would
to
I
the
end it? I would say I have had an amazing time. So for Hey Babe, now and forever, I am Yolanda Vega. Good luck, everybody.
Wow.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey, babe.